on this episode of The Sinking City.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Is this what I need to be doing? Look! What is that? What? How I fight that? Frosty welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria in visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning. The presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment. The person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you, here to help you on your way. Quarterly? I know that's not how you say it, but I forgot. Johannes Vanderberg. Is it quarterly? Cordially. Oh my God. Oh, his soul done left his body. What kind of dream was that? Sharon ship. Alright, let's see what we got. Got my gun. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, so I need to hold A. Right? No?
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Okay. Letter from J. Vanderberg. Okay, this is what I read in the beginning. Okay. I got a camera.
Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Alright, I guess I'm... Whoa!
Now get out!
What's his problem? I ain't do nothing.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me your Highness. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll get there when I get there.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already...
He
fed
look
it
like
a
he
nest
has
for
not
you.
slept in years.
There's a room in your
Eyes
name
are
at the
gross.
Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes.
Oh,
Can you
Johannes.
steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Thank you, sir.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Goodbye, my good sir.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
All right. Find Robert and hotel key. Oh, it's gonna be. This game is weird. He's a drunk. Oh. That might be him right there, looking sharp.
I
That's
don't
him.
care about your petty excuses.
That's a monkey.
No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each
Is that
other.
a man or a monkey?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Thank you. Let's talk about his face.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
I know you lying.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay, well, you ain't say that at first. You didn't say that.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Alright. Let me go see. Okay, this must be the people.
I've said everything I know.
Alright.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
Yes, sir. They're not gonna let me in the house? Ooh, okay. Let's see. It's a weird house. Everything is wet. Is that an octopus? Yeah, let's go upstairs before we go out that door. Ooh, Lord. Hey.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Like animal hands.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
What's wrong with him?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Who are you first?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Like his dreams.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. May have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. And the police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
It's okay. You hang in there, Will. I got your back, player. Okay, it's a weird Place. What's this? Did I steal something out of here? Okay, I took something.
Choo choo.
Alright. Got some blood.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Why they got all these holes in this house? Oh, I ain't see that body.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Dang. Dang, look at the barrel. Oh, hold on, Lord. What was that? It was like a man.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay, hold on, Jesus. I don't know. Why am I acting the fool now? What is that? What in the Kuna Matata? What is that? Do I need to go back in this mode? I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I don't know what I just saw. Now the voices are gone.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
It's weird.
5 cards short of a full house.
This game is weird. Uh-oh.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Can he look like a fish?
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
What's that?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Okay, mine's press down to activate. And over for more information. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was interesting.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina,
What? Okay, retro cognition. What is happening? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. I'm in some kind of spirit world. Oh, whoa.
What's happening?
Okay, he's running. Excuse me.
Take this.
Whoa, he
you
shot him.
face.
Okay, he called him an ape. So somebody shot him. And see the barrel. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Whoa.
run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
One.
Yeah, run!
It's question mark. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, run!
It says one. Oh, I have to put them in order? Okay, I think. Hold on. So I guess this is one. So he was in the room.
What's happening?
And then this is 2.
Take this, ape face.
Is this 3?
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
So he busted through the window. Let me see. It says Mine's Place. This is my case book. Hold on. So this is Will Hammond. So Will Hammond, a fisherman, lives with 3 other colleagues, Barry, Paul, and an Innsmouth named Lewis Flynn. Will told me that Barry found the unconscious Albert Throgmorton and brought him to their house before leaving to inform Robert Throgmorton. Albert woke up and started making horrible sounds. His hysteria seemed to spread to Will, who began to see visions similar to mine. When he recovered, he found Paul dead on the floor, and there was no trace of Albert or Lewis. He doesn't remember anything that happened, anything beyond that. Try to be out of my own stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. House brawl. A fisherman brought unconscious Albert Throgmorton to his house and left. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. One of the fishermen shot him, and Albert fled through a hole in the wall. Okay. Let's go to Mine's Place. Alright. Okay. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Alright. So we got that. Now, Albert Morton fled from the fisherman's house after he was wounded. Alright. Shot without warning. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. Okay, here we go. Albert returned unstable. Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad and violent. Alright. Hysteria. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone suffer hysteria. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Cool. Alright, so now we go back to the case book. So we can probably follow the blood, right? Alright, cool. Alright. You hang in there, Will. You hang in there. Alright, let's get back on the street. But I never went out this way. What's in here? They got a dog.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Okay. I be stealing their stuff.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay. What was that noise for? Come on. There's that marking on the door. I don't know what it means.
I've said everything I know.
He said turn left, and the boat should be over here. I want to see the boat. He said a picket fence. Here we go. This place is gross. Why is it like this? Tatiana.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Titania. Who's in the water?
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Okay, thank you. He must have went diving or something. Yup, it's some goppity goop. Goppity goop.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
You see that green goppity goop on there? Alright, Albert Throckmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throckmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, I fear that will become of me. Oh my god, I need to learn how to read. Professor, unreadable. I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father, unreadable. He's here. Alright, so we got his will. I'm not gonna drown if I go out too deep into the water. Oh, can he swim? Can he swim? Okay, oh, it ain't that deep. It ain't deep. Come on, before you drown. Come on. Okay. We're going back to the house. And we about to track these two dudes. Let's see if I can find my way back. Okay, there he is, right? Do I need to be in my 6? Oh, there he is. Look, 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 look. Oh, he running, he running. Look, look, look. Okay, he running, he running. He walking. He running. He dropped something.
So the fisherman pursued Albert.
He was
Let off
shooting.
a few shots.
Okay. So, okay. So now he's going this way. Okay. Hold on. I might have lost you somewhere. I'm not hearing voices. Where'd you go? There you are. You jumped.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay, you gotta get up here. Okay. God. Okay, now you running. You still running. Here we go. Okay, he's leading me here. Okay. You're in here. I see this. Okay. What is that? What? How I fight that? What is that? What the heebie bejeebies? What's that? Oh my God.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest, Peter. Okay, but I do have a gun, right? How do I bring out my gun? Oh, I got a melee. There's my gun. Okay. L. Okay, left trigger gun. Right bumper melee. Got it. Before I go down, let me look around. Let me look around. Okay. And now some little things come at me. Pop them fools. Okay. Yeah, come out now.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Okay. That's a lot of blood. So he got him good. It's a lot of fish everywhere. Okay. Padlocks. I know I can swing at them and they'll break. Oh, hold on, Lord. Oh, no. Whoa, I see him. Come on. Come on. Hold on, Lord. Who is this?
One fatal round through the forehead.
Oh, that's the son, because he looks like a
This was
monkey.
deliberate.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Okay, that's the son because he looks like a monkey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where the other one at? I got hurt a little bit. Okay, why's my screen looking like... Do I need to go? Oh, mine's place. Mine's place. Come out of here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is the lore. Okay, documents. I got his will. Casebook. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll say no. Okay. The torn piece of jacket. Hold on. I found the body of Albert Throckmorton in the basement of a warehouse not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. Okay. Go back. Pin evidence. Pin evidence. Pin evidence. Okay. Let's... I guess. I just still don't understand this map thing, but... How about pinning to the map? Okay, so let's put this all together. Lewis left the crime scene. Lewis, the Innsmouth fisherman who probably killed Albert, left the site of the murder. Okay, let's see. Alright, Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis, the Innsmouth that killed Albert Throckmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Alright, let's go back. Alright, Albert Throckmorton was dangerous. Albert spread hysteria. Okay. No. What is that wetness? Oh, we're not done. We're not done. Okay. Lewis pursued Albert. Okay. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throckmorton rather than just drive him off. Right. Because Lewis was an Innsmouth, and the Throckmortons don't like the Innsmouth. Okay, go back. Okay. Keeps taking me out. Albert was murdered. Okay, so I'm missing a clue. So I think this is it. Alright, Lewis, the Innsmouth that killed our Thornton, maybe hiding at the bar. So we're going to pin that. Let's see. I don't have anything for this. So we can find him at the bar. Place on map. I don't know where this bar is. But I'll find it. I'll find it. Oh! That's how you do it. Oh, shoot. Bag. No. Hold on. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay. Place mark. Oh. Let me see if this is right. He's at the bar. Place mark. Okay, so this is where I need to go. Got it. Okay. Okay. But how do I get... Oh, okay, that puts a compass there. Cool. So this puts everything on here that I need to know. Got it. Okay. We're going to get out of here and we're going to go to the bar. Alright, let's go. Was there anything else in here that I needed? No. Alright, let's roll bounce. Alright, we're going to the bar. Alright. So the bar is this way. Bar? Oh my god! Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
What's a bullet gonna do? He trying to kill himself? Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Nothing, I'm trying to get past you, girl.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Okay. Who is this?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Give her a bullet.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Child. Alright, let's go find this man. He should know where he's
Welcome
at.
to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Have you seen Lewis?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead.
Okay.
Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
I need to heal myself. Get out of there. How do I? Whew. Okay.
What's your problem?
I ain't mean to hit you. I was just running past.
What the? Get the... Oh.
That's not him. He should be in a room locked away somewhere. Here we go. He should be in here.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, Lord!
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Why do you look like that?
Why do you... Your face, it's,
Fishy.
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
Well, I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
But he did chase him out the house, though. He did commit a murder. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Nah.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Hold on. Let me go. All evidence collected. Alright, so we got everything from the case. Alright, so we know this goes with this. Alright. So Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throckmorton. Right. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. What do you mean? Oh, it wants me to decide. Let me see. Alright, psychic influence or not, Lewis is out to murder Albert Thornton. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouth and the Throckmortons. I must tell Robert Throckmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. Yeah, he was aware. Alright, I gotta be a snitch. Let me ask him about the creatures.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
He's so rude.
Unusual
I may not tell him.
And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
What person, or who was the person they made it with for him to look like a monkey? It had to be Bigfoot.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I need it to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know.
He wasn't even rude.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Thank you, sir.